I'm John Campion. I'm 34 years old. And I'm a rollerblader. When I was a younger kid, that's all I wanted to be, was a professional rollerblader. That's what I grew up wanting to do. But as I got older, it became more of something I love to do, not something I wanted to do. It's something I had to do. What rollerblading is to me, it's basically my passion. It's what I love to do. Other than my friends and family, it's one of the true things I like to do that is fun. It's something I go and do and have fun with my friends. We shoot videos constantly. That's like our goal half the time when we go out and skate. People liking your photos, commenting on your videos, you know. That's usually what you're there for. It's kind of, you want to see how you're doing, you know, and when you shoot video, it kind of pushes you to try harder, you know, because you want to put out the best video you can. You want to be like, oh, you want to have responses like, hey, dude, that was sick, you know. Oh my God, your section was awesome, you know. You kind of just want to put it out there so people can see it. It's not a team sport. It's more you go out there for yourself. You go out there to better yourself. You try to learn harder, new tricks. You can't really compare rollerblading to any other sports because most other sports are team-based sports. Rollerblading, it's more going out there and having fun. You basically go out and you skate and you film and you do tricks. You go to competitions and stuff, but it's really not the same. When I was younger, when I was about 13 years old, one of my buddies, he had a pair of rollerblades. And I've always kind of known what rollerblading was. I just didn't know what aggressive rollerblading was, where you grind and do tricks. I got into it because of him. And I watched him try a few tricks, and then I turned on the TV and started watching X Games, and I started watching the pro skate. And then I really got into it, and it took off from there for me. My first experience was learning how to do tricks. It was a little scary because you don't really know what you're doing. You're just on the blades for your first time and you're just learning. And you learn by mistake. So basically I fell, busted my ass, and I grew and I learned from it. I learned how to grind. Learned how to do tricks. Almost every time you go skate, there's always good memories because you're bonding and going on an adventure with your friends basically. Even if we're just driving around looking for skate spots, you're still with your friends driving around looking for stuff to do. It's almost always a good time. Some other good memories I had, my parents would take me hours away, about 2 hours I think, to Rockford. They would drive me to Rockford to go skate. They would drive me up by Six Flags. There was a skate park over there they would drive me to. There's a lot of good memories. Bad memories? Probably falling and getting hurt. With the amount of times I've fallen, you fall 15, 20, 30 times at least when you go skating each time. You can't even count the numbers of falls. Because if you're not falling, you're not doing it right. You ain't trying your trick. Every time you go rollerblading, you're going to fall. You can't go rollerblading and not fall. If you do, you're not doing it right. If you're not falling, you're not doing it right because you're not trying. You're obviously not trying harder stuff, you know. You got to try harder stuff, you're going to fall. You just have to do it. You're going to fall. You're going to get hurt. But you know what? It teaches you kind of. You kind of learn your lesson. Okay, well, I got to do this. I got to compensate this for this. I got to come on a different angle. I got to do it this way. Oh, you can't even count the numbers of injuries. I can tell you a bunch of the injuries I've had. I've had a deeply bruised appendix. I've cracked my head several times. Nothing too serious though. I've fallen on my face on a ramp. I've hit my shins, have flipped over a railing and fell down below like a few feet. I've fallen from heights, but nothing ever really too serious. I've never broken any bones or anything. I've known people who've broken bones, but I've never broken any bones. if I could change anything, I think it would be more along the lines of me when I was younger thinking, oh, I could be professional, you know, because most likely, even if you were that good, you know, it's not going to happen. There's so many fucking people, you know. I would just say do it for the love of it. Go out and have fun and just do your shit. Be yourself. Don't think you're going to be professional. Just go out there and do it for yourself. You definitely recognize some limitations when you're 17. When I was 17, 18, I could skate every day, no problem. Now, when I go out and I skate hard, I'm usually sore the next day, you know? Or you're injured. Back in the day, you get sore and injured. That was very rare because you're young, you're versatile. You can go slam into a wall basically and get back up the next day and be like, okay, I'm good, let's go skate. Nowadays, you slam hard enough, you're out of commission for a few days at least. Well, I'm sure I'm going to have to stop sooner or later. Or maybe not. Maybe when you're older, you know you're not going to be able to do the same tricks you could. Obviously, you're not going to be able to go out and grind a handrail when you're fucking 75 years old. But I don't think I'd ever want to see myself putting the rollerblades down. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to try, you know, the same hard tricks that I used to be able to do like I'm doing right now, the hard tricks, when I'm older. But I would still like to be on my rollerblades and still be able to just rollerblade around the block. But sooner or later, I may or may not have to stop, you know. It all depends on if your body can take it or not.